from the same town that brought you the ban on 64-ounce Coca-Colas comes the war on kids. I mean, it's amazing that you go from Michael Bloomberg, who wants to ban trans fats and salt and, large sodas and, a slew of other things, to Bill de Blasio, who has already made it so that it is illegal. If you are a daycare, you cannot let kids drink more than six ounces. Is it 6 ounces? Let me double check my notes here. I think it actually was reduced down from 6 ounces. Yeah, the old rules allowed babies as young as 8 months to guzzle 6 ounces of 100% of juice a day. No, now they are only allowed 4 ounces of 100% juice, and it has to be 100% juice. Any other juice, if you're talking about high C, you're out of luck. You cannot. If you are a daycare, you just throw out all that high C that you have. Throw out the Capri Sun, you're done. You have to get only the best 100% juice, and anything else is not allowed. Not only are they banning that in New York for daycares, they are making it so that kids can only have less than 30 minutes of sedentary time. These little kids collapse at random intervals. They do stuff and then they stop doing stuff.
Dickens wrote a few books about that sort of thing, didn't he?
About what?
About children who weren't allowed sedentary time by their elders. Dickens wrote some books like Great Expectations, Pippin, that sort of thing.
Has anybody talked to Lance Armstrong about this whole juice and exercise thing?
Why does Bill Blasio hate the Jews?
No. Oh my God.
Why does he hate the Jews? I mean, is it because of Netanyahu being reelected?
You were going to have whole choruses of Oliver Twist and New York kids. More, please.
Oliver Twist, that's what it was. Not David Copperfield, and certainly not the magician. Great Expectations.
Ryan makes a great point, though. This also excludes Kool-Aid, and so perhaps, Ryan?
That was awesome. He unmutes his mic and his dog barks.
No, that was the boy saying "da."
Oh, that was the boy. Okay.
Yeah.
He's advocating for New York toddlers.
Yeah, it's too loud around here. You'll have to say this.
No, he just said that there's Kool-Aid would be eliminated from this because it's not 100% juice. It's not any percent juice, so perhaps that means they can't drink the Obama Kool-Aid.
There's no more Kool-Aid drinkers.
If a mayor got between me and my Capri Sun when I was in elementary school, even though I was about 7 or 8, I would have at least kicked him in the knees.
Hawaiian
punch. Orange high.
Nobody can get through between me and my Capri Sun. Ever.
The only reason I knew how to use one of those pointy can openers is because my mom got the high C in the metal can, and I would come home from school and I'd open the can and I would stand at the refrigerator and guzzle it down out of the thing. So that may explain a lot.
How about a nice Hawaiian punch? That was mine. I loved that tropical fruit, tropical punch flavor. That was some stuff. I think this is a Juicy Juice lobby thing because Juicy Juice is always advertising that it's 100% juice. I think it's
they probably that could be. Well, T is saying that in Connecticut they're going to tax soda according to ounces of sugar in the big bottles and extra taxes on candy. New York got their idea from Connecticut. Connecticut passed a bill to eliminate chocolate milk and juices, but Governor Malloy vetoed it last year. Now, is that the same Governor Malloy who is touted as the competition for Queen Hillary?
No, that's O'Malley.
Oh, that's O'Malley.
Maryland. Yeah.
Who taxed rain, by the way?
All the Democrats seem alike to me. Of course, Malloy may not even be a Democrat. I'm sorry, I've had a long day.
No, he's a Democrat. We're talking about Connecticut.
Connecticut? Yeah.
How many people are going to be left in New York when de Blasio is kicked out of office?
I mean,
there should be just droves of people leaving.
There are 2 electoral seats that Texas added in the 2010 census, and guess where they came from? I'm just saying.
New York?
No,
Absolutely.
California.
Tang. Oh my gosh, Tang. That was space age. Back when having space age things was your marketing tactic.
Oh my
Tang was
God.
the best.
I'm regretting seriously bringing this story up because we've gone into the deep end of
Old people
disgusting,
reminiscing. Is that what you're talking about?
disgusting beverages from the 80s. No, I don't
70s,
want to. I
honey.
don't want to. I don't want to. Tang is nasty. I don't think anyone. The last container of that powdered nastiness was created. I don't know,
Yeah,
in the
but
50s, and they just continued selling it from
your
that time.
generation has its terrible drinks. Those energy drinks are nasty. Red Bull and all of that. Those things are disgusting.
And Tang was space age, man. That was so
Exactly.
right.
Astronauts drink it. It was for real. Every generation has its nasty kids' drinks, apparently.
I
Might
will
have even
continue
had
to.
moon dust in it.
I will continue to drink my kombucha and look down on you guys. So,
Hipster.
Okay, I'll be stupid. What is kombucha? I've heard the word before. I just don't know what it is.
see, I don't know why I hang out with you people. I'm not going to explain it if you don't know what
It's
kombucha is.
fermented tea.
So,
Everybody
you know
knows.
what? When I leave tea out on the counter, the next day I throw it out. You let it.
You're not a hipster.
You leave it out long enough that it ferments? That's gross, man. That's just gross.
Actually, they grow bacteria in it. That's what makes it ferment.
Yes, that's.
So it's like tea that's becoming a loaf of bread.
When you are asking people in this country to pay $100,000, $200,000, $250,000, $370,000 for employees of the federal government, you had better be giving them something worth it. Do you think the VA has the reputation for excellence that would allow them to attract people that would earn $300,000 and some odd $1,000 a year for medical officers, whatever that might be?